Hello, and welcome to Book 5, Chapter 13 of You Should Be Reading. Today, today I'd like to talk to you about this little book. It happened one Doomsday. Now, this is by Lawrence McNaughton, and it is an adorable book. Absolutely adorable. I loved it. Um, what it is about a young lady named Drew, I believe. Yes, Drew, D-R-U. I believe it's short for something. And she owns a tiny little crystal shop in like a strip mall. And she sells magic crystals and potions and whatnot to sorcerers in the magical community. The majority of the world doesn't know that magic exists. She's one of the few. She's a sorceress with crystal magic, and she ekes out a living. She's got an interesting friend who happens to be able to use her magic. She's a sorcerer as well, but her magic allows her to be able to uh, take on the composition of anything she's touching. So she picks up a stone and she can turn her body to stone and fight monsters. It's what she does. She's like a demon hunter, killer. She fights monsters and all kinds of cool stuff. Um, she with Drew's help, she has neat little things where she'll wear a ring, and because the ring's always touching her, she can immediately take on that uh, form without worrying about dropping it, which is a pretty cool way to make magic work for somebody. She also has an older woman, I think. Where is it here? Boop, 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 boop. Her friend's name is Rain, by the way, Rane, and you've got where is it? Opal. Opal is her employee at the store. She knows about the magic world. She's not a part of it. However, she's kind of her own thing. Definitely a sassy lady. That Opal is. I quite liked her. And then you have Grayson. Grayson is the dark fellow here on the cover, uh, who is a mechanic. He's got I think it's a charger for a car. This like ominous, growly car, and we end up finding out over the course of it that the car is basically a demon. And through the car, Grayson is becoming a demon, specifically one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse, because somebody has triggered the apocalypse, and all of a sudden you've got four horsemen driving awesome cars. Although I think one of them is driving a Bronco truck. So that's a thing. So he's turning into a demon, and if he does, then the four horsemen are going to herald the end of the world. And it's up to her to save everybody and the world because something else happens that's interesting. Her magic is usually not very strong, but because she is kind of fated to be with Grayson, when they're together, when they're close to each other, her magic is amplified up the wazoo, and she can do amazing things that she never could before. And that's the premise of the book. It's all about them banding together, trying to save him, trying to stop the apocalypse, and it's a fun little car chase. There's car chases, but it's a fun little car chase of a book because it kind of has lots of action going into it. There's definitely some lulls here and there as the story progresses, and overall, it is very much a romance book. It's kind of a love story between these two characters, and it was quite refreshing after some of the books that I've been reading lately. This one, I just picked it up and decided I'm going to read it, and it was just adorable and fun. I never really felt like there was going to be any real danger to any of the characters. It's kind of written in that way that you like, all right, these are the main characters of the thing. This is the first book. They're going to get out of it. Later books may be different, but I kind of figured things were going to work out right for everyone. I'm not saying they do, just saying that's what I thought going into it. And it's quite a good read. Um, it is very light in terms of reading. It's not a lot of heavy reading, and like it's not dense or anything. It doesn't really force you to slog through it. It's very breezy, and I enjoyed it. Uh, so yeah, there's a second book in the series. I forget the name of it off by hand. Maybe it's written down here with the no, not there. Is it in the back? Nope, not there either. So yeah, I can't remember the name of it off by hand, but I know it's a blue cover where this one is red. Very striking cover with the red, the black, and the white text on it. It popped at me, which is what got me to pick it up in the first place. So yeah, never read anything by Mr. McNaughton before, but I'm definitely interested in checking out the next book in this series because it is postulating a world that is very um, realistic while also being fantastical. And I like it when writers do that. There's also another character I forgot to mention when I was rattling them off at the beginning. Um, what's his face? Where is it? Simon, I think it is. I think it's Simon is his name. Um, but I can't remember off my hand. Um, but yeah, Simon is Drew's, our wonderful heroine here, her fiance. He's a dentist, and he does not know anything about the magical world. He just thinks she runs this like little trendy crystal shop for hipsters and stuff like that. So very interesting. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked anything out by him, uh, I would recommend it highly. It's a very it's a very light book. It was almost a palate cleanser to me because of Little Brother before that, and there was another one not long after. I can't think of it off the top of my head because it's one of those days. But yeah, especially after Little Brother, which was kind of disturbing. This was a nice palate cleanser for that. It just nice and nice and fresh. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this video here. As always, if you like what I'm doing, please give that like button a tap. Give that subscribe button a tap as well if you haven't already, so you can be kept apprised of when I do new videos. Ring the notification bell, I guess that helps. And to throw a comment in the comment section. Have you read anything by Lawrence McNaughton other than this? What did you think of it? Do you know of any other books similar to this that you think I might like to check out? Please throw those comments in the comment section. I'd love to get a discussion going with some people. And until next time, remember, you should be reading It Happened One Doomsday by Lawrence McNaughton. And I'll see you next time.